stood up, put the power down, and one side just went bye.
Well, hello and welcome to my latest video. Now, you've just been watching a few clips of the new special edition Brompton 50-year anniversary. Yes, started in 1975, and they are producing 1975 of these, each numbered. Special colour scheme, which I actually think is quite nice. Special bags, special new seat design. So I thought, actually I was talking to Mr. Brompton, the owner of the business, and he's told me that they have 10 more special editions coming out. Now, it did strike me that the trouble with making one product, and okay, I know they now have the G line, which is basically a slightly bigger Brompton. But the trouble with making one product is that if you're going to try and release something new, well, you can't release a new product because you've only got one product. So what you have to do is you have to kind of tweak it. And so that's what Brompton do. They tweak it, all right? And they release these different colours, and perhaps these different bags, and perhaps these little, different things that you screw up, or whatever, different coloured bolts or something like that. And that way they try and attract new customers. But they also kind of, is it fair to say they piss off customers? I mean, one more special edition, guys, come on. Anyway, there are 10 new exciting special editions coming along, and I have got a special sneak preview. I haven't got any pictures because I'm only a minor YouTuber. They don't give me those pictures. They give them to, I don't know, GCN or who are the other big cycling YouTubers? I can't think of any. I don't watch them anymore. Anyway, says he, looking down at his notes. The first one they're going to bring out is a child's version. Yes, now, you know that the Brompton is quite small. It's got 16-inch wheels. I know the G-Line's got 20-inch wheels. And it's a nice fold-up design, but it's not for children. So they've designed a special child's version. Same kind of fold, same kind of design, but with 12-inch wheels. Yes, plus you can also get a baby version, not out yet. It's going to have 6-inch wheels. Yeah, it's going to be a little tiny one. But if you've got a little baby, I don't know, 9 months, a year, what time do babies start cycling? About a year, I suppose, maybe 2. You can get a little Brompton that'll fit them, specially designed, specially baby colours, pink for girls, blue for boys. Oh no, you don't do that anymore. It's blue for girls, pink for boys. Anyway, you can mix up the colours. So there we are. That's the first special edition Brompton that's coming out. It's the child's version. Second one, yes. Now, of course, inclusivity, equality, diversity, very important issue these days. So they're bringing out a rainbow version. Yes, it's going to be the Brompton, but it's going to be in rainbow colours, all right? So it's for people of all nationalities, all religions, all kind of differences are going to be included in the rainbow special edition. That's coming out sometime next year. The next one, well, as you know, they've done the 50-year anniversary for this year, but why do we get obsessed with the tyranny of round numbers? It's why I call it, my new book coming out next year is called The Tyranny of Round Numbers. It's the obsession with kind of round numbers, 10 or 20 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or whatever it is. So next year is the 51-year anniversary of the birth of the Brompton. So they're going to bring out a special 51-year anniversary Brompton. You're going to want to get that. It's got special colours, it's got special bags, it's got special seat, special clips that, the screws that, I don't know what they're called. When you fold the handlebars down, then you screw the thing up. It's that thing. Anyway, it's going to be different colours. Now, also, the World Championships of Cycling. Yes, the one at the moment. Not the World Championships of Brompton. That was earlier in the summer. But the World Championships of proper cycling is on at the moment. So next year, to coincide with the World Championships, which is going to be in September, they're going to bring out a special World's version. Yeah, it's going to be in World Championship colours. So you're not going to be a World Champion, but you're going to be able to ride that the World Champion would ride if they were a World Champion on the Brompton, which of course they may well be. There's also, and we have some great cyclists in this country, we've had some great cyclists in this country, people who've all ridden Bromptons in their time, Tom Simpson, Mark Cavendish, Bradley Wiggins, Chris Froome, Oscar Onley, they're bolting. They're all great cyclists, and they're going to have special Brompton edition. It's going to have their name on it, so you can pretend that you're Ned Boulting or Chris Froome or whoever you want to be, the great British cyclist Tom Simpson. It's going to have special colours, special bags, special seats as well, and special, those screw-up things. I don't know what they're called. The next one is, right, now you can get a 12-speed Brompton, you can get a 6-speed Brompton. I think they've discontinued the 4-speed Brompton or whatever it is. But essentially it's the same Brompton. So what they thought is, some people, they like to have gold bling on their Brompton. So they're going to be getting out a Brompton with gold bling on it. Some people like to have silver bling on it. So they're going to bring one out with silver bling. Some people like to have bronze bling on their Brompton. So they're going to bring out these 3 special editions. They're each going to have special bags. They're each going to have special, what was the other thing that was special? Decals or decals, as I think the Americans call them, and also those special screw-up things that you have. So there's going to be a gold, silver, and bronze version. That's coming out maybe the year after next. The year after that, right? Now it's taken a bit of time. Now you might say, well, the Brompton's a unisex bicycle, Julian. Males and men and women can all ride it. Why do you have to have a special one? Well, because they want to have a special women's Brompton. It's going to be in nice kind of pastel colours, lilacs, pinks, that kind of thing, and also in some darker colours, because lots of women don't like those pastel colours. But it's going to be a special women's version. It's going to have special bags, like a what's that bag? Hermes. Is an Hermes bag, that really expensive one, or a Mulberry bag. You're going to be able to get a special Mulberry bag. The bike is going to be £2,500. The bag is going to be £5,000, but it's going to be a proper Mulberry or Hermes bag just for the ladies. Now, there's a lot of talk at the moment about Britain, and you see a lot of British flags, you see a lot of cross of St George's, and I'm not going to get into the political stuff about it, but I think it's fucking ridiculous. But anyway, not going to get into the political stuff, but they thought, why don't we celebrate the Englishness of the Brompton? So they're going to bring out a Brompton that's got the Cross of St George flag on it. So if you're the kind of dumb racist who thinks, I know, I'll put up that Cross of St George flag on a lamppost near me, all right, and that will show all the people around. I don't want them to know my name because I'm a little bit embarrassed about it, but I'm going to show the people how I believe in this country. So they're going to bring out a special Cross of St George Brompton. That's going to come out in about 2075, I think. So you may have to wait a bit for that. It's going to have a special bag on it. Yeah, it's going to have special bolts and special seat handle design. Now the next thing is, you may know that the very first bicycle, not the very first Brompton, but the very first bicycle was called the Draisine, okay? And it was essentially a wooden contraption. It was wooden wheels, didn't have pedals, didn't have chains, didn't have gears, didn't have anything like that. Didn't really have a seat, just had a sort of plank. And what you did, you kind of sat on it and you kind of moved along with your feet like that, as if you were walking, okay? But you were walking on a seat and it had kind of wooden wheels. So what they're going to do, right, they're going to bring out this special Brompton on the anniversary of the invention of the Draisine. It's going to be made of wood. Okay, not going to have any pedals, not going to have any chains, but everything's going to be made of wood, but it's going to be in that classic Brompton design. It's going to have a special seat, okay, it's going to be wooden, it's going to have special bags, they're going to be made of wood, it's going to have special bolts, not bolts, but the things that you screw up, they're going to be made of wood as well. So the invention of the Draisine. And then finally, all right, because we need to celebrate how we are European, and the Brompton is European. It may be designed and built in Britain largely, but it's a European bicycle. So they're going to bring out a special European version of the Brompton. It's going to have the European Union colours on it. It's going to have special bags. It's going to have special seat. It's going to have special decals. It's going to have special things that you screw up. I'm not quite sure what they're doing. Anyway, so if you're excited by the Brompton 50-year anniversary edition, of which I'll show you a bit more video, then think about the next 10 special versions of the Brompton that you can bring out. And you heard it here first on Julian's YouTube channel, which is shooting up the algorithms, and they're so excited. Nick Clegg and whoever it is who's in charge of YouTube, is it Facebook or is it Google? I always get confused. It's going up the charts. I'm getting thousands of views, I'm getting millions of views, I'm getting loads of comments. If you want to make a comment down below on what Brompton you would like to see as a special edition. I've been Julian Hutchings. You've been watching my channel. I'm on Substack, by the way. Do you know Substack? It's kind of a weird thing, but if you go on Substack, you can see examples of my writing, examples of my photographs, examples of my podcasts, examples even of my YouTube stuff. Yes, I call it julian.com/relentless self-promotion, and there. Follow me, subscribe on Substack. So thanks for watching, and see you next time.
to go through the channels to make sure it's there. I'll ping you an email over to see if we can get some